I'm now going to recreate my animation in Fireworks. This is the background that I want. Obviously I can choose others, but this is the one I want. So what I need to do now is click on the tools, and I'm going to zoom in to make it slightly bigger. The reason I'm going to do that is because then it's going to appear bigger on Fireworks. Next thing I do is I go to Start All Programs, Macromedia and Fireworks. I open up Fireworks. Whilst that is opening, I can then think about pasting it in. So let's go back. That's my Fireworks document. I'm going to hit print screen on the keyboard, which is up at the top right. So I'm going to print screen this screen into Fireworks. Go to Fireworks, go to File and New. And Fireworks realizes you're trying to bring it in, so you press OK, and then you can either right click paste or edit paste, and then this appears in Fireworks. This is your Fireworks screen. So what I got to do now is use the crop tool and crop around there, and this is going to be my background. So I crop around and double click inside. This is my background, which I'm going to put on every frame. At the moment it's on just one frame. What I'm going to go is duplicate this frame, and I'm going to make it, say, 60 frames, and press OK. So now I've got 60 frames with the same background, and I can do my comic on here. Next thing I need to do is go and get my super. So I go back to my comic strip, and I go to here and I zoom out again, and actually let's zoom in a bit actually, and then I'm going to put my superhero in, loading the character in. There he is. And I need to zoom out because he's slightly big, and scale him down a bit. Okay, he's going to be my superhero. So now what I do is I press print screen on the screen again, on the keyboard, sorry. I go back into Fireworks. This time I'm going to File and New again. So I'm going to still have this background, but I'm going to have a new file. I'm going to paste that in. This time I'm going to crop around my character as close as I can to my character, and not quite. Let's try and do that again. Okay, that'll do. Double click in there, and now I'm left with a character. What I need to then do is try and use this magic wand tool. Don't know if you can quite see that. There it is, magic wand tool, and get rid of the stuff I don't need. So if I click on the magic wand, click on the character and press delete, it starts to get rid of the background on my magic character, on my character. And what you might want to do at this stage is zoom in. So that is, let's have a quick look. Let's get you up here, view and zoom in. And as soon as you zoom in, there's different ways of doing this. You can then start to, you can do that way as well. You can then start to hit the delete key with the magic wand and try and get rid of as much as you can. That's what you need to do, try and get rid of all the background. Well, I've got rid of most of my little background. I only done it for a couple of minutes. You're going to have a bit more time, so try and get rid of as much of this as you can, and you need to use the zoom out bit then to get either zoom in or zoom out to get them to the size you want. So this is my image. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to copy this image into my scene. So let's go copy, edit copy. Let's minimize this one, go into my scene and go edit paste. There he is, my superhero. So I'm going to start him off there. What he's going to do, he's slightly big actually for my liking there, considering the size of the houses. Okay, so he's going to come in and he's going to run down here. Actually, I brought him in on frame 10, so let's delete that a minute. Let's bring him in again. There he is. So there he is. Okay, so frame 1, he's in on frame 1, and I'm going to have him coming down here, and he's going to say something with a speech bubble. So the first thing I need to do is go to Modify, Animation, and Animate Selection, and I'm going to have him doing for 15 frames. He's going to, from 15 frames, he's going to walk or run from there, come to here, and move out of the screen. And in the meantime, he's going to say something. So press OK. So what I need him to do. Edit undo a minute. Undo. Right, let's go back. I've clicked on him. I'm going to modify, animate selection, 15 frames. Let's do that again. There he is, and after 15 frames he's going to come out of there. Okay, one thing I forgot to do actually, let's go back to the settings. I'm going to scale him so he's going to sort of get bigger as he comes down, because obviously as he's getting closer he's going to get bigger. So let's press OK and let's see how that works. Press OK, play, there you go. Ooh. And he disappears. Right, so you can follow him down by going down the frames. There he is. Blah, 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 blah. So on this frame here, frame number 7, I probably want him to say something and stop and say something. So I'm going to change that to 300. So he stays there for 3 seconds on frame 7. And then on frame 7 as well, I'm going to put a rounded rectangle tool in. If you haven't got that, you can do any shape. But basically, if you can do the shape like that, rounded rectangle, and put a little speech bubble in there, I think. There you go, that's white. If it's not white with you can just go and change the color. If it's, just chuck it on white there. And we're going to right click on this and we're going to do the ungroup function, and then we are able to do the sub selection. I'm going to sort of make that into a speech bubble. Okay, there you go. And he's going to be saying something, so I want some text. Click on there, click on the text. I'm just going to say, hey you, come back. Slightly big, so I need to highlight that, and I'm going to go down to the bottom here and I'm going to make it smaller. Okay, see how that is, and there you go. Hey you, come back. It's not particularly good there, so let's bold it out, see if that makes a difference. Hey you, come back. Right, so here we go. This is my first scene in my comic. Press play. 3 seconds. Hey you, come back. And then he's off after the villain. There he goes. And then the next scene might be something else, where the villain comes round a corner and he can come around the corner after him. Anyway, that's how you do it. That's playing through now. That's playing through to slide 15 because I asked it to. So after slide 15, there he is, 16, that's where you start your new bit, where you bring maybe another character in and you do the modify animation. And that's how it works.